It's Jeffrey Guterman here back with the Strat-O-Matic network, and we're going to resume our play now that I went food shopping. The supermarket is literally right across the street. It's like 40 yards or less even, from door to door. So it's so easy. And it's a 2-2 ball game. And a beautiful, beautiful day for a ball game. Oh. Bottom of the sixth. Cal Kuntz, he's retired 7 in order. And Carl Sawatsky leads it off for St. Louis. 2-2 tie. That's 4-7. Right-handed walked him. Kuntz in his first endurance inning. Here's Charlie James. 3-5, right-handed, struck him out. That's the third for Kuntz. And the batter is Julian Javier. Kuntz from the stretch. That's 1-7, right-handed. Struck him out. The fourth strikeout by Kuntz. And now Alex Grammas is the batter. Six-2, right-handed, walked him. First and second, 2 outs, and here's Gibson. An 8 NR. 4-9, right-handed, hit well by Gibson. Hit deep, and it's a 3-run home run by Bob Gibson. How do you like that? And that will knock Kuntz out of the box. He has end power for a reason. So please don't suggest it's unrealistic. 4-9, right-handed, and home run 1-5. It was a 2. So there you go. I don't keep track of pitchers' home runs, so I won't be adding this. A 3-run home run, that is for Kuntz, who pitched 5 2/3. And has reached fatigue in his first endurance inning. He allowed 6 hits. He walked 4, hit 1, struck out 4, and allowed 5 runs. And that makes it a 5-2 ball game. Bob Anderson will come in. Anderson for the Cubs has allowed no earned runs in 7 1/3 innings. No record. +5 max. Anderson taking his warm-ups. He just needs to get 1 out, then it'll be a pinch hitter for him. Bob Anderson. Pitched in the first game in real world. I did not use him. They're kind of a journeyman pitcher. Played about 7 years. Okay, he's ready. It's going to be it's going to be Kurt Flood leading it off. Not leading it off, I'm sorry. Coming up with 2 outs. Okay, Flood steps in. .26 struck him out. And that'll retire the side, but 3 runs on the 3-run home run by Gibson. And we're heading to the top of the 7th. Warming up in the Cubs bullpen is Paul Toth, T-O-T-H, and he has yet to pitch this year. He pitched, I believe, in this first game. Oh, wait a minute. That's strange. He was on the Cardinals. Then he goes to the Cubs. Gotta really be careful because it can get confusing. Wow. We'll bring in Jack Curtis. Curtis has a record of 1-1, 7 runs in 9.2 innings, but let's make sure he's not being used. I'll tell you what, I will bring in someone else who came in relief in the next couple games. Dave Gerard, he comes in like on the 23rd or so. Dave Gerard, and that'll be next inning. Four runs in 4 1/3 innings. No record. Gibson comes out. Elder White will lead it off. He may not even come up. We may not even have a pinch hitter after all. 3-7, I made a mistake. Fly ball center by thinking there were just 3 batters this inning. 1 out. Here's Taylor. 5-8, left-handed, flies to center, 2 out. And if that be the case, we'll keep Anderson in, of course. Oh, no, it is 3. Okay, there'll be a hitter here. It is 3. Let's see who's sitting. We'll bring in Andre Rogers, right-handed hitter. It's an obligatory kind of pinch hitter situation. Here's Rogers now. Gibson into his windup. And the pitch to Rogers. That's 1-7, and he grounds it to short, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gibson. We're in the 7th inning stretch now. And Dave Gerard will be the new pitcher. Lunchtime baseball. And welcome to JC, a great Strat-O-Matic gamer. Okay, here's Landrum leading it off, bottom of the 7th, 5-2 Cards. That's 111, right-handed, grounds it to first, 1 out. You have pizza. Oh, Lord, I wish I had some pizza. Now Bill White, 3-3, right-handed, hit him. Second St. Louis batter hit by a pitch. And here's Ken Boyer. Six-four, right-handed, catcher X. Taylor, 4-1. 2-4. It's a pass ball, followed by a foul out, which is my only pet peeve about advanced, because I think that's absurd. That's like basic, you know. 2 down. And here's Sawatsky. Pitch from Gerard, 4-6, left-handed, single 1-4. A grounder to first, Banks takes it to the bag, and the side is out. So it's still 5-2. Top of the 8th. I have country fried chicken, 2 portions. This is all for today. I have jelly beans. I have chocolate wafers. I have ginger ale. I have sourdough pretzels. So I'm all set. Okay, Gibson, top of the 8th. His first endurance is the 9th. It'll be the top of the order, Lou Brock. Brock walked and struck out twice. That's 1-6, right-handed, walked him again. The Cubs down by 3. 1-17, 1-22, being held 1-19 max. Might as well go for the lead. You never know what's going to happen, even though you're down by 3. 2-5, 11 and 12. He gets the lead. It's a 1-19. They'll let him go. Rather than risk the error, I didn't even bother to look. So Brock on second with no outs. Here's Ken Hubbs. Five eight. Flies it to center, 1 out. Now Santo. Five eight again. Struck him out. What was the prior roll? Let me see what that prior roll is on Hubbs. 5-8, Hubbs. I think I put in the wrong thing. It was 5-8, right-handed. Hubbs struck out also. Good thing I noticed that. This could almost be whited out into a strikeout, a K. Almost. So it's 2 outs for Ernie Banks. Brock on second, 2 down. Pitch to Banks, 4-7, right-handed, walked him. So it's first and second, and Billy Williams comes up. He is the tying run at the plate. Top of the 8th here. Cards with a 5-2 lead. Gibson throws. 6-8, left-handed, flies it to left. This should end the inning. Landrum is under it, and the side is retired. So Gibson getting out of that. We move to the bottom of the 8th. Dave Girard again. Charlie James, the batter. 5'11", right-handed, ballpark slash, right-handed, 19, goes through for a base hit. James is on. Now here's Julian. 4-4, right-handed, grounds it to short X. Elder White, 4-12. 24, throws to second to force James. 1 out. Julian is on first. And here's Alex Gramas. .65, right-handed, flies it to left. 2 outs for Bob Gibson. If you're looking ahead, it's going to be Murphy, White, and Taylor for the Cubs in the top of the 9th. They're down by 3. 2-11, flies it to right. The side is retired. So we head to the top of the 9th. Gibson has gone all the way. Leading it off is Murphy. Murphy, left-handed hitter facing Gibson. Non-carded, obtained from the card viewer. That's 5-8. Left-handed, flies it to center, and Flood makes the catch, 1 away. Now here's Elder White. .211, right-handed, struck him out. That's the 9th strikeout for Gibson. And it's all up to Sammy Taylor. .310, right-handed, 1-1 to 5. It's a base hit. Taylor is on. He's a 1-8. I'm really not worried about his speed because they need people more than him. Okay, he was a manager. Okay, thank you. But we're going to run for him anyway because there's some people who are sitting on their asses. Let me just see something here. Oh. We'll go with Matthews again. He pinch hit in the first game. We'll have Andre Rogers run. And we would bring in the other catcher if needed. I'm just going to put him in. Another catcher. It's Bertel, but I want to see if they have a third catcher. The fact that they don't have 3 catches carded is another pet peeve. Well, here's El Tape. He had 53 at bats. We'll bring him in again, only if needed. If they're lucky enough. Okay, with 2 outs, Andre Rogers on first, Nelson Matthews pinch hitting for Gerard. Here's Gibson. And the pitch to Matthews. 2-4, right-handed hit deep by Matthews. Oh my. Way back. And it's gone. And Gibson is 1 hitter walk away from fatigue. A pinch hit home run here in the 9th to make it 5-4. Now you realize how important the 3-run home run by Gibson was. Let's look at that one more time. It was a 2-4 right-handed, clean as a baby's ass. Now, granted, he only had 49 at bats, and we're going to work at not overusing him. Now Brock, Cubs down by 1, 2 outs, nobody on. Gibson into his windup, pitch to Brock, 3-7, and that's a base hit for Brock. And Gibson has reached fatigue, and they're going to pull him. Yeah, they're going to pull him. He has reached fatigue. Kenny Hubbs is due up. We have a little break in the action here. A 2-out rally. Gibson allows 4 runs in 8 2/3. They need a closer here. With Brock on first, 2 outs. Broglio pitched in this game in real world. I'm not sure I need to use him, but maybe. We have Duliba, but he only had 39 innings. If he hasn't pitched any, we have, look at Broglio. We're going to use Broglio because he's a right-hander and he did pitch in real world. So Broglio coming in. For St. Louis. He has a record of 1-1. Good hole. He'll be a 0 though. Broglio taking his warm-ups. Rock on first. 2 outs. 1-17 being held 1-15. He gets the lead on a 2-5, 11 and 12. And he gets the lead. It's a shot. It's a 75% chance. Here goes Brock. And he's safe. Brock gets his second stolen base of this ball game. And now Ken Hubbs can tie it up with a base hit. Broglio trying to finish this up. Here's the pitch. 2-11, right-handed, grounds it to second. And Julian Javier throws him out, and the ball game is over. So tough loss there for the Cubs. They came close. The final, St. Louis 5, Chicago 3. The win goes to Gibson. He's now 2-0. The loss to Kuntz. He is now 0-2. The final line, St. Louis 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Chicago 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Gibson, certainly the star of the game in my book. Even though he allowed 4 runs, he hit a 3-run home run. I'm going to enter this now. You're free to hang out while I do this. It was a tough loss. The Cubs end up getting swept in the doubleheader. So they lost 2 games. They're going to go to 6-6. Let me put these away. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. be extra careful when I'm inputting a doubleheader. I think the best way to do it is one game at a time, rather than try to combine them. Okay, the Cubs are 6-6 with that loss. And they're dropped out of first place. Oh. Six and 6. And St. Louis is now 5-4. Let's see. Shit. St. Louis 5-4. They'll be 1-2-1. They're half a game out, I think. Let me just double check here. One, 2-1. They are half a game out. There's a three-way tie, San Francisco, LA, and Pittsburgh. I hope you can see this. I just have to keep that like that. 7, 14, 20, 30, 42, 53. Five, 10, 18, 28, 29, 39, 40, 53. Perfect. Cubs are a half out. The Cards are a half out. Giants, Dodgers, Pirates tied for first. Less chance of error if I do each game individually. That's true, JC. NL is tight. Okay. Ellsworth lost. He's 2-1. 1725.1 innings. That's cumulative. 510 earned runs. RBIs. Thanks. Rock 1-5. Hubs 1-3. Santo 0-3. Williams, 1-4. Will, and he's new. Oh, Lord. Oh, 04. Elder White, 03. Taylor, 02. Bertel, 1-2. Matthews, 01. They'll take it for the Cubs in the first game. Now the Cards, Sadecki. Won his first game. He's 1-0. 9-2. That's 11-2. He had come in relief for a couple of innings. Okay, RBIs, Flood, White, Boyer. And Oliver got 2. Flood, 2-5. Julian, 02. Bill White, 02. Boyer, 03. Musial, 1-4. Warwick, 04. Go Ty, 04. Oliver, 2-4. And that will take care of that game. Now we'll do game 2 here. After I take a brief break. I use Numbers, which is the name of this application that iMac gives you. It's similar to Excel, and it's working just fine for me. And my attitude about inputting stats, compiling stats, is I do it manually. I accept that it's inevitable that I'll make an error here or there. So I don't want to strive for no errors, but I strive for low errors. And the same thing goes with the playing of Strat-O-Matic. Because you could drive yourself crazy checking and double checking. I will put the standings up for you while I take a break. Actually, that's too big. Oh, God. All right, there we go. There's the standings. I remember a day, I very vaguely, But I remember as about a 10-year-old when this was the way baseball was. 1968 was the last season. The last season until divisional play. And now they've turned it into a tournament at the end of the season. With wild cards, buys, you know. There was a day when a pennant really meant something. When only the winners of the East and the West made the World Series, made a championship series, that was all right. But it's gotten way out of hand now. I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm going to set up games starting tomorrow morning. There's one more game left for this date, April 22. So I'll set that up along with some games for the beginning of April 23. So there's not going to be any more gameplay today. I need to take a break. I got this out of my system. I got ginger ale. I have sourdough hard pretzels. I have jelly bellies or jelly. What are they called? Jelly belly beans. And I have country fried steak, 2 portions. So I'm all set for the day. I can hunker down in my cave. I'll be back. Just a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Let's see now where I am. Oh yeah, game 2. I gotta put this like this. So it doesn't get, so I can actually input this. Okay, let me just get these pictures here. Kuhn's got the loss. He's 0-2. 5, 6, 7 2/3. 3-8. Whoa, 8 runs, 7 2/3 innings. They came in 9th behind Houston, Chicago Cubs. Anderson. Seven 2/3. 0. Gerard 2-0. It's cute. We just do it cumulative. Now the hitters. First I input RBIs. Banks 2 with that 2-run home run. That's it. Oh. Okay, Brock 1-3. Hubs. I just need to check something real quick. Oliver hit his first home run. Oh shit. Oliver. And the good thing is I have my backup. In case I get confused, I'm pulling it up right now. Oliver. Okay. It's good. Christ. Fuck am I? Okay, St. Louis. Oh, Gibson won his second. And Broglio. Okay, Flood, Landrum. Flood 2-4. Landrum 1-4. Bill White 0-2. Boyer 1-4. Sawatsky 0-2. James 1-3. Javier 0-4. Gramis 0-3. And that'll do that. Now we just need to check on this. Chicago. I don't know why that is. Brock had 42. Brock 34. 5, 6, 7, 8, 39, 41, 42, yeah. Was. You know what I'm going to do? Just to play it safe. This is the first time I'm doing this, but I think it's a good idea. I'm going to start all over. And that's the beauty of having the last sheet updated. So there, put it right there. And then change the name. Then we will put it into the folder. Hopefully it'll replace. Okay, it did not. So I'm just going to take that one out. Here we go. Let me. And what I'll do is I'll do this later, folks, because I'm obviously too tired to do this well. Obviously way too tired. Yeah, we'll start fresh. I'll set up my future games. And I'm so sorry, folks, for being so bizarre. Take care.